Hello, it is January 11th, 2026. Going to do another collective oracle reading. These are the decks I'm going to be using. I'll pull 2 from this deck, Great Eastern Oracle, 3 from the Sacred Geometry Oracle, 2 from the Priestess of Light, and 2 from the Time Traveler's Oracle, and 1 rune. I'm gonna say we're in a new cycle, I guess. I wanted to share 2 cards I pulled out yesterday. This one, 17, not sure how to say that. Oof, just all of a sudden I feel like my right ear was like, 17, Klidokos, not sure, the key bearer, unlocking, and then 38, Aja. You are being invited to connect to the healing power of plants and animals. The last oracle reading kind of left it at feeling like gotta connect to earth, new things being absorbed by the root chakra, I guess. More about chakras. I took this as Kundalini or garden, fertility. This one's a sacral chakra, limitation. Okay, I feel like I'm a little scattered. So I said this is going to be a new cycle. I feel like we're still kind of transitioning. I may change my mind later, but with this, I was having key synchronicities, and I feel like I'm not opening up, like, about dreams. Like, I had a weird dream that made me think something to this, something opening up. That was yesterday, the 10th. And then I was like, I know in one of my readings I was saying, like, I kept on getting like key door synchronicities. That was like around the video from October, with the cards from October 15th through the 19th. And that was like a new phase. And so I probably sound like I'm all over the place. You can just go to the timestamp if you want to get to the card reveal and reading. And I'm just gonna blab on a little bit right here. Make sure it's recording. Yeah. So I was like, because in the last reading, I'm like, I feel like we're getting kind of close to like a new thing. And okay, so I had the pre-Earth playlist and the pre-New Earth. And then I have to go and look at everything and see, you know, then the New Earth. Then I had a New Earth Part 2. And then when we were coming into this next phase, it seemed like kind of like working in the New Earth. It seems like for the past 2 months, it's been more on the self. Like the beginning of last year was more like, or like around springtime, it was more like, yeah, like the internal work. And so I feel like the past 2 months has been kind of like that, like all the New Earth stuff, like the big players, and a lot of, you know, was like, I thought September was big. September, yeah, and then October was the Part 2 of the New Earth, and then it became more on the self. So I feel like this last phase, I'll call it, started like around the beginning of November, because I wasn't like keeping up with it's hard to explain. So, and then so I feel like we're kind of in the maybe Part 2 of the self, and I'm still set on beginning of April being like a new thing, possibly ending like a 3-year cycle. I'm starting a new one. I have to go back and kind of see, like, I don't know. I still want to make a timeline, like kind of make it easy. Like, I'm not making sense. I do things kind of weird. So, so yeah, I'm just, I mean, I may change it and be like, you know what, I do feel like we're, yeah, like I said, with the key card, like, it's kind of, I'm just gonna right now say this is the part 2 of, you know, what was going on. Like, I was talking a lot about chakras, and I mean, it just kept on coming up. I wasn't even trying to. Like, I pulled this card that was on chakras, and I didn't even know what I pulled out. Each color for, the colors for each chakra, and, you know, and then I didn't realize that this was a sacral chakra, and it just seemed like a lot of body energetics, and I feel like we're kind of like moving on. We got a key, we got into the port of something, and we are moving on. So I'm gonna start shuffling. Like all that blabbing. This one I wasn't sure, because this one, because on the self, like geometry, I don't, yeah. And I didn't intentionally make it like earthy, like the green, brown, yellow, like, you know, just whatever, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm gonna start shuffling now, and then just go to the timestamp where I reveal the card. You can just look at the cards and or listen to me blab more. I'm still trying, see, God, I'm blabbing right now. All right, so 2 from this one. Ooh, oh, and I have, yeah, because my fingers are very dry and they're cracking. My body does not like the winter. Every winter, my fingers start cracking. Sometimes my knuckles, and I got golden path to your reality. Look for benefits in the impossible. I don't think I've ever seen that card before. And enemy in the dark. Turn to your inner child for help. That is strange. Enemy in the dark. I'll put this here for now. I'll do 3 from this one. Enemy in the dark. Oof. I was like trying to like, I was thinking like, I hope I'm not like, you know, with the Band-Aid ruining cards. Like, I hope I'm not like. 3. So we have the point, beginning. The cross, interaction. And the line, extension. Very simple. 2, 9, and 3. Very simple. Yeah, because the other times I've used this, it's like, well, we've gotten this one before, but it's just more, you know, like complex. This is just, yeah. So let me continue on. Oh, I feel like my ear did that again. Like, oh, something going on. But the ear ringing is like off and on. Like sometimes I won't notice it, and then, you know, there's like different types, like the clicking, and sometimes just like dead silence, or sometimes like, and sometimes it's just in the left or the right. Like, it's just weird. This one, I haven't used this one in a while. I feel like I always look past this deck on the shelf, but for some reason, I was like, okay, this one. I don't know when was the last time. I don't think I've used these in the last maybe year. Ooh, it's all beat up. Sorry, I'm kind of like, probably my Virgo rising. Like, we got Precognition, Psychic Ability, Future Vision, 13, and then 29, Wisdom, Learning, Joy, Art, Music. It's supposed to be like Saraswati. Pretty simple. Yeah, pretty simple. The Time Travelers. Yeah, this is the only deck where God, my right ear again. Didn't cut it right. Alright, 2 from the Time Travelers Oracle. 44 card deck and guidebook. 1. Let's see what we got here. 1, Abundance, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. And Transformation, Rune of Persia. Is there a transformation card in like every deck? I feel like there is. So this is the start of the reading. Did I get transformation card here recently? I feel like there's always this card. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. All right. Yeah, okay, so I'm just gonna say what we have on the table here. We have Golden Path to Your Reality, Look for Benefits in the Impossible, Enemy in the Dark, Turn to Your Inner Child for Help. We have Point, Beginning, The Cross, Interaction, The Line, Extension, 13, Precognition, Psychic Ability, Future Vision, 29, Wisdom, Learning, Joy, Art, Music. That makes me think it's Saraswati. 1, Abundance, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. And 40, Transformation, Rune of Persia. 12 minutes in, and I haven't really said much. Okay. Yeah, at the beginning of the video, I said I feel like we're in like the part 2 of whatever phase, what was that? November, December. So yeah, I'm just gonna say, I may change my mind later, but yeah, sometimes it's clear to me. Okay, like April. Yeah, April definitely, a new shift. And sometimes it takes me a while, like, to be like, yeah, this is a new, sometimes I could just feel like something's ending and a new beginning. But yeah, with the point card beginning, yeah, this is more confirmation. And cross, interaction, the line. Yeah. Oh, so we got 2 and 3 extension. I'm getting something with like, this one's future, like you're starting at one point and then you're going, I've been thinking that lately, like merging like 2 points or like 2 realities and like connecting them. And I was saying like a shared consciousness, like something in between, or like yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So I kind of feel like something with that. I've been yeah, something with dreams too. I've been having kind of not weird dreams, like gosh. I'm gonna try to like share more of that kind of stuff. I feel like I'm still not Like, I just don't want to be like just a reader. Like, I don't know. Okay, but most people that's clicking this just wants a reading. A lot of people like loving. Okay, I do this. I do like timelines. I sound like I'm getting like kind of angry right now. Okay, golden path to reality. I like to look at the cards. They all have. And this one has. Roses have thorns. Not all of them. So, yeah. Definitely feeling something with a light point crossing over the line. Oh, cross. Like kind of like you have your own vortex, your own, but it's going past that. I'm not making sense. Abundance, transformation. Yeah, like the opening. I said at the beginning, I got this key card and I was having key synchronicities. So it's kind of confirming that, like, yes, this is going kind of like phase 2, going yeah, I put Saraswati with like 5D, like the rainbow, just how I see it, passing some sort of threshold, wisdom. So yeah, you could see it as like Sophia also. Oh, I said I was going to pull one rune. I completely forgot. Let me see what it says for wisdom. Is this the right book? Yeah. So where's wisdom? 29. Okay, wait. Okay, is it? Wait. Okay, I'm at the wrong deck. This is for this. I was like, wait, wasn't it? Okay. See, like I said, I don't always like pay attention. I mean, if I was off the camera, I would be, you know, pretty, but I don't know why. I think I'm like still nervous and I'm not like thinking about what I'm saying, or this is why there's like a lot of I'm like a little frustrated. Yeah, it does say Saraswati. The goddess Saraswati holds a musical instrument in 2 hands and extends her other arm outward in joy. She stands at the door to the temple, encouraging you to enter a new period of learning and exploration. This card heralds a time of deepening wisdom for you. It may be gained through personal investigation or through school or other formal courses of study. Don't dismiss this potential for learning. There is profound gratification that comes from this pursuit, whatever the subject may be. I'll just jump to this part. The swan represents a connection between the mind and heart, and as you open your mind to greater understanding and to joyful new experiences, your heart will glow with inner satisfaction. Ugh, I feel like I need to slow down. In addition, your life force will sing with beauty, grace, and irresistible attraction. Affirmation: I always choose to learn and grow. The music and art of life inspires me. So yeah, maybe the first phase was more like, you know, like starting off like creation building, but more like within yourself, like imagination, and then getting into the chakras. And this phase maybe more like twofold, like going beyond and then being rooted, like more about communities. And I just for myself and things, like I've been getting like courage, community, making new friends, like maybe like kind of stepping out more. Like in one sense you've leveled up in some, you know, inner world. And I was, you know, getting also really big on connecting to Gaia right now, being grounded, just I'm gonna go to 13 since we are in the book. Oh, look, I just stopped at Divine Feminine. Touching Earth. And we got this card. She looks peacefully into the light hovering over her right hand, where images of future reveal themselves. A soft glow emanates from her throat center and brow chakra, radiating from beneath her hawk headdress. The hawk aids her in reaching higher levels of consciousness. This messenger bird represents expansive psychism and future vision. This card indicates that you are now capable of reaching new heights of intuition and precognitive ability. In fact, you may have already noticed flashes of insight and deeper awareness. If so, trust the information you receive and let yourself look even deeper into the potential meaning of your future visions. There may be important messages coming your way. Let yourself trust your growing intuition. The spirit world is open to you, ready to reveal your future potential and all that you need to know. Affirmation: I am one with the spirit world. Every day, my psychic ability grows. And I was just thinking, I was reading, like with my dreams, like sometimes it's like I mean, maybe I'm making it up, but I kind of like intuitively feel like this is where the dream was coming from and means. So like maybe trusting that more. Something, you know, opening up and not so much you have to put meaning, but like that alone. I don't know, something like, do you follow what I'm saying? Just wisdom. Yeah. She was talking about doorway, light, third eye, hawk. We had the hawk with the rune reading. I keep on going back to that one for some reason. It was like at the top. Okay, yeah, with Tiwaz. Yeah, but we had hawks saying like look for messages, and that's pretty much what the book said too. So like still working on that. And yeah, the Tiwaz was with the hanged man. So abundance. Yeah, I'm feeling, like I said, with this. Taking advantage of I really like the clouds. Yeah, I've been feeling that, like, walk out more in nature, and I'm not good about doing that. I just feel like just doing that, and you know, will some like unlock more things within you. Before I get any further, let me get a rune. Like I said, I was gonna do. 23 minutes in. Oh boy. I feel like all my videos are horrible, but whatever. All right. Let's get this one. Yeah, this one. What is this one? I'm still learning my runes. I have not pulled this one. It kind of makes me think of, was it Woonho, but not. And I got my books here to let me know what that one is. I don't think that was definitely not in the last rune reading or the two before that. And yeah, see, Woonho looks like this, but like the flag, I call it, it's like a flag, is like up, you know. But this one is yeah, I don't know. I'm learning as I go. So whatever I pull, Thurisaz. Yeah. So the third rune of the first row here. Going here, Thurisaz, white, red, Thor, Mars, Jupiter, fire, sapphire, hematite, blackthorn, ramble. I'm just reading the little thing. I'm going to jump to my other book here by Michael Denny and see what it says. lightning god, who is a protector of humans. Personal boundaries, upright, meaning, I'm not going to take upright or reverse or whatever. Okay, it's just going to be upright. Safety, security, healthy personal interaction. In the upright position, this rune often indicates that the individual has been successfully working to improve their personal boundaries with others. I guess I'll open the other book. Yeah, I honestly don't think I've ever, in any at all, ever. I mean, I haven't done like a whole lot, but I mean, just in my, you know, my rune reading videos, and I think maybe this is like the third, fourth, I don't know, time I've pulled a rune out in a reading. And yeah, honestly, I don't think I've gotten this. I could be wrong. Keywords: protection, warning, contemplation, decisions, luck. I'm just reading. The shape of this rune represents a thorn on a branch, symbolizing the wisdom of choosing defensive stance rather than rushing to attack an adversary. Additional meanings: that you're facing important decision requiring careful consideration. Yeah, I'll be, wait, what was this part about universe? I saw something here before I close the book. What is this about universe? Thurisaz represents this destructive, chaotic, primal force with the universe. Chaos is necessary for transformation. Okay, I'm going to look more into this. But yeah, this seems to go with the enemy in the dark. I have not been getting lightning. I haven't gotten lightning in a while. I think it was strong in maybe sometime in the summer. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and I haven't really been getting that many elements because I was yeah, I guess with the whole personal cycle, I'm not getting so much elements, or it's been mostly like chakras and that kind of stuff. Or I mean, I could say, like, you know, with a guy, like, oh yeah, earth, or, you know, but lightning, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember like what month I was getting more. I want to say like maybe July or maybe even before that. And I could be wrong. Transformation. I need to hurry this up. I'm just gonna look at the golden path to your reality. Like, I don't expect anyone to watch this video from the beginning and maybe just like click on the timestamps or just see what cards I have, because I know I'm not really, you know, good at giving readings, and I'm very scatterbrained, and I should probably stop saying stuff like this. Why can't I find golden? G-E-G-I, glory, golden path. Okay, there you go. There's a lot of G's. G's. How many G's are there? I feel like there's a lot of G's in this. No. The cards. No. So it's from this book here, Golden Path. Buddha's message comes across centuries to help you recenter yourself. Your imagination is a light that reveals so much. Use it to enhance your creative power. You are endowed with a remarkable ability to build your dream. Use your ideas and thoughts to inspire your mind and overcome the intrusion of limiting fears and concerns. Free yourself from obsessive and dreary thoughts that are not leading you anywhere. When Your mind is free. Your imagination becomes a treasure map for discovering new ways of living your ideal reality. Mantra, my imagination guides me to discover new directions and possibilities. I harness my potential for living a more creative life. And then let's go to the enemy in the dark. Turn your inner child for help. Oh, someone does say transformation too. In your mind, go back to your understanding. I don't want to read that. Reflection. Along the journey of transformation from childhood to maturity, something must have happened to cause doubt to creep into your mind. You are hesitant to move forward because you are uncertain about knowing the truth that would help you decide. Doubt are dark forces that have blocked you from exploring new possibilities, ideas, and ways of doing things. Khayyam, Khayyam, comes with a message for you. The way to overcome your enemy in the dark is to joyfully surrender to the flow of life. Never put down the wine of love, because love's energy is a power that strengthens your mind and makes you courageous. Do whatever you do with love, and you are on the right path. Let love illuminate your doubts so you can reach your potential and accomplish things that are well within your abilities. Be bold, follow your heart's desire, and allow unnecessary worry to fall. Mantra, I have full confidence in my ability to follow my course of action with determination, faith, and great courage. We didn't get any courage cards or lions. But you know what? I did notice with the man. But yeah, but it was with the snake. So I don't know. Okay. I'm just gonna see real fast. Where's the book? Here it is. 140. 1. So we got 13, 29. We got 2, 9, 29, 3, 1, 40. 1, 3, 13. These two make that. This and this makes that. I don't know. It's like, huh? I don't know. I just like playing with numbers. Let's see if there's anything in here. Abundance. When you receive this card, know that fulfillment and prosperity are awakening in your life. Be grateful for what you already have, and even more will flow to you. The Creator desires that you prosper in all areas of life. A windfall is coming. There are amazing opportunities around you. You must be willing to nurture them. And outpouring energy, finances, even love are ahead. Believe that you deserve it, because you do. I'm gonna go to 40. 40. Transformation. Sorry, one moment, I'm seeing. Rune explains to us that he believes. Wait, this isn't a Rune deck. This here has a lot of Rune stuff, right? Well, this one has different. I do have the Rune deck, but this one, this is the guy, same guy that has the Sufi wisdom, and yeah. And I'm like, why am I reading Rune? This one's Atlantis. Yeah, that's weird, because okay, maybe not so much. Messages from Rune of Persia. So we are sitting on a beautiful carpet inside a large room. I'll just go here. Rune explains to us that he believes that music, poetry, and dance can be a path to touching the divine. He tells us that We used to recite prayers, but now we reach the Creator through poetry and song instead. We are especially touched as he talks about the paths of spiritual ascent, in which a seeker symbolically and powerfully transforms away from the ego and turns toward truth and love. People have continued to cherish his words about transformation, demonstrating that they are just as true and relatable centuries later as when he wrote them. 35 minutes in. The Time Traveler's Message. Transformation. This is a transformation card. What am I acting like? Transformation, dramatic and complete change in appearance or a shift in your perception of yourself. It occurs when you have faith to step out of the confines of your ordinary reality. When you alter the normal way you view yourself, you expand into a greater awareness of your place in the universe. This card indicates that enlightenment is ahead. The key words for this transformation to unfold are trust and faith. I'm going to put one hole here. Or, why am I saying one hole? One hole. Thurisaz. And I don't know if I'm saying that right. Okay. Okay, so from this book here, we will, let me just, I try not to make my videos like long when I'm just blabbing and reading so much, and I wish I could just be like, oh yeah, da 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 da, and then like just be great with my words, and see, I'm blabbing again. All right, so we have the point, and I'm just going to get to upright meaning. When it appears upright in reading, the point suggests that the moment has arrived to make a new beginning. Whatever design you intend to make on a tracing board of your life, you need to begin it somewhere by making the point from which everything else will unfold. If you don't know exactly where the first point should be, make your best guess and go ahead. Okay, let's go to the cross. So yeah, I feel like the point, making a line to another point, and then creating like a vortex, like combining two different realities, expanding your thinking. Which is like, yeah, unlocking things and like elevating to higher consciousness or something. Like, that's what I'm getting. But let's go to cross. Cross says interaction. Okay, so it says when it appears upright, the cross suggests that two or more of the lines in the pattern in front of you are moving towards contact. The result may be positive or negative from your perspective. Much depends on the angles of the lines involved and on their relationships with the larger pattern around them. When the lines cross, a point will be formed with all the symbolism of beginnings and commitments that implies. The card upright usually refers to some form of contact between people, things, or parts of your life that have been separate up until now. It is a sign of meeting a new personal or professional relationships or forces combining in a dizzying variety of ways. From these combination, changes will unfold one way or another. The situation will never be the same afterwards. In the future, you may well look back on this interaction as a crossroads in your life. Yeah, like I said, I don't know, something with like two consciousnesses or realities or something merging and creating this shared space. I want to show that card. That one reminded me, not the last oracle reading, I think the one before from this deck here. I don't think I shuffled it back in. It should be at the top. Let me show. Yeah, it's still the last 3 cards I got, we had Dominators, Practicing Death. I took this kind of as like purging and then spinning, and then kind of made me think of the what is it, like the whirling, like something with that. And also like rhythm, something like that still going on. Golden path to your reality. Enemy. Saraswati. Yeah, how long has it been? I think I'll leave it there. I don't know what else to say right now. But so just in conclusion, or a summary or whatever. Yeah, with this, I feel like it's something connecting to something new, creating that shared experience with something new. Golden path to your reality, something about that. I put this Thurisaz protection. Oh, I'll look into this more. Enemy in the dark with this. The precognition. Yeah, trusting your intuition and these new combinations of realities or whatever, like trusting that inner voice on what, you know, that's helping expand. And this one I feel kind of like I said, I feel like Saraswati, or you can see her as like Sophia is like the rainbow, you know, getting to like 5D, like, so like maybe for some, like, you know, getting there or like staying there, or some, like, I feel like this stuff here is more beyond, but still working with this. This one's music, still bringing that down to earth. And I said that, you know, I feel like you need to connect to earth right now, go for walks. So bringing in the new, not new, but I don't know. And then still working that from above and tying in them. And you can see those as points, I guess, like working and bridging and shortening the gaps. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm just going to end it there. Thank you for watching.